What's good, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Weekly Outlook. Since past 2 weeks, I have been expecting a correction in the markets, and on Friday, we finally got one. We got a very aggressive push on the downside on gold, and we saw some correction, some bullish move on DXY, and rest all other pairs slid down quite a lot, right? We saw all about average 1% downfall in currencies, and DXY also pumped not as much as I expected, but then it was still fair enough to show to finally give a correction in the markets. Now, two very interesting things that I am looking at that we will be discussing in this particular video. So without wasting any further time, let's quickly get started. So let's take a look at DXY first and understand. Now, keep in mind that this video is not essentially for this particular week. What I'm trying to do here is to give you an idea what we can expect in coming weeks, because this is a swing perspective. I don't know if prices will move in the immediate week or the next week or maybe the week after that. But I can give you an overall view what we can expect in coming days, because we are at a crucial point wherein a lot of people are highly likely to be trapped. I'll explain why. So let's take a look at DXY. Now, DXY, we stop hunted the previous demand area, and now this is a picture perfect bullish engulfing right here that we have made. Right now, as long as 100.788 is protected, prices are bound to continue higher, and I see 106 odd levels to be met easily by on DXY. So nothing much. If 100.788 is broken, I think we can continue lower to as low as 98.3, 98.4 odd levels into this weekly demand area that we were previously looking at on my previous videos. So let's take a look on gold. Very funny price action, because a lot of people must have been trapped in this entire bullish rally, right? Markets closed at as high as 2040 on Thursday, and you see a lot of people must have thought that now markets will continue higher, but then of course it did not really happen. And I could spot that markets have broken structure right here, and we got an entry. I had posted this on my signals channel that I think it's a good idea to sell it, and we got a very beautiful move down, all the way down. That's 2.5% almost on gold. All right. So now let's keep this aside. Let's look at what is important currently. Let's look at daily time frame and understand whether this correction could go to 1800 odd levels, or maybe 1900, or maybe even lower than that. Here, I'm not contradicting myself. What I'm trying to say is price is definitely going to correct, but look at it as a buying opportunity instead of a selling opportunity. Again, intraday point of view, feel free to sell, have conservative targets, but in my opinion, it's a very highly likely possibility that whatever low that we are going to create this time, if at all we break, let's say if there is some price action like this, if we break these lows, we grab this liquidity, it's a very high probability that if we continue bullish from this point, we will never, at least for months to come, we are not going to come into the 1900 region. And that is the reason why I'm not a lot interested in selling. I expected a correction only because I wanted to buy. That was the sole reason why I was expecting a correction in the markets, and we got one. Now here I will only be interested to look at swing opportunity to all the way up to 2100, or maybe even higher than that, maybe 2200 odd levels. All right. So now the real question is, from where can we get the buy opportunity? I think on a weekly time frame we have this trendline liquidity, so it is possible that we can grab that and then continue higher. So which means we could even break 1934 in that case, and maybe reverse from somewhere around 1920 or 1900 odd levels. So this is a possibility. We can go as low as 1800 as well, 1850, 1860, 1870 odd levels. So make sure you guys are following me on Twitter and Telegram, because I'll keep you guys posted if there is any real-time price action that is forming, which indicates a very good buy opportunity for the swings. So yeah, I guess that is pretty much it on gold. So let's take a quick look on Euro USD. What do we have? Okay. So we have, looks like we've tapped into a supply zone. Yep. And on a 4-hour time frame, we have broken structure. Now what I'm expecting is prices again to slide down to some demand area, maybe this demand area, or this one right here. Could also be this, because this is also an untested demand area. So we can come as low as this level and then continue higher. Remember that overall I'm still bearish on DXY. It is just a minor pullback that is coming in, and look at it as a buying opportunity again. Let's look at GBP USD. So GBP USD, very interesting price action. So you see, this is a supply zone right here. We have taken liquidity. We have broken above these previous highs, trapped buyers right here, again broken above this high. Notice this. Again broken above this, trapped more buyers further in this price action, and then now all of them must be stuck, right? There are a lot of people who don't like to take stop losses, and anybody who tried to buy over here at the break of this high must have been trapped, right? So yeah, I'm still expecting a good correction, continuation in this correction. All this trend line built up, whatever you are seeing will be corrected, and prices, I think easy target, this is a very good demand area. We can see a correction at least until this point. Post this, I think we can come to as low as 1.21 odd levels. So overall, you can continue to sell in the market, but be very sure of your targets, be very conservative of your targets, because markets will continue. Markets are overall on a weekly and a monthly basis are still very, very bullish. So keep that in mind. Odd USD, again, finally, same, very similar to GBP USD. We've trapped buyers right above here and then aggressively pushed down, right? So now you can expect prices to easily break these levels, 660 maybe, or maybe even lower than that, and tap into some demand area right here. So this is pretty much my expectation. And keep in mind, this was not a weekly outlook as such. It is more of a what we can expect in coming days, coming weeks, and whenever there is a extremely significant buying opportunity, especially on gold, I will keep you guys posted on my Telegram and Twitter as well. So make sure you guys follow me over there. And until then, trade safe. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comments below, and take care. I'll see you again in the next one.